It's time for a Max Branning return. Not my words, the words of Manchester Evening News. This is a legendary character will return an epic prediction. The beloved character was last seen fleeing Walford in 2022. This is by Liam DeBron, or Liam DeBron. He is a TV and celebrity writer, whatever that means. And this is basically just, we needed a fourth topic, and I just found this while on the toilet scrolling, just as you do. I came across this because I usually get the Manchester Evening News articles related to EastEnders, because they were like, bloody hell, have you seen that? We're bringing back this character, and it's like, okay, and then it's like some fan has tweeted like, they should really bring back this character. But yeah, your immediate thoughts.
We even did this last week where we went, the EastEnders viewers has finally figured out who Linda's love interest is. It's Harry Mitchell. So it's, oh Christ.
I do love these.
I mean, this one has more grounds, right? This one has more grounds for a potential return. Let's be honest. So if you don't know, and if you don't know, where have you been? Lauren and Peter have finally, they've not tied the knot, but they've gotten engaged. And with a baby on the way, this now sets the potential scene for a lot of family returns. And that's the real exciting bit about this, because if you have a pregnant and yet to be married Lauren and Peter getting married, did they get married before?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I might be wrong.
But finally getting married after all this time, kind of like high school sweethearts, even though Peter spent a good chunk of time with Lola. But still, absolute sweethearts, been together a long time. Now they're raising a baby together. I mean, it doesn't even have to just be Max. It doesn't even just have to be Max. You can bring back Tanya. You can bring back Oscar, their younger brother, who would probably be fairly old now. If you really want Rainey, but Tanya, you can bring back Cora Cross, their nan. Oh, absolute gold whenever she's on the screen. You need someone to play that Aunt Sal role at the funeral, where Cora's just like, really back with him after all this time, dickhead. Like, oh, wow, delicious. And you can bring back Max Branning, who, let's be honest, Cindy needs someone to be with, and that person could genuinely be Max Branning at this point. I think that's a ridiculously toxic but really exciting little duo that I almost definitely would love to see. Just think about how ridiculous it would be. Max Branning and Cindy Beale. Exceptional. What do you reckon?
I pulled up the article. Actually, I'll pull that article up in a minute. I'd love Cindy to return with Max. I don't know why there was a big focus around why people were speculating that Max would return at Christmas. In this article,
well, they thought that there would be a good reason for Max to return. They thought that Cindy needed like another new family to be behind and someone to back her up fully. And they thought maybe after all the stuff with Lauren, maybe he would have been back. And in the end, it would have made sense for Max to be back. And he wouldn't know the history of Cindy and Lauren. He wouldn't know the history. So he would just kind of stupidly just go in head first without thinking about where it's going.
Yeah, and obviously this article does state that apparently Jack Wood doesn't want to do a permanent return for EastEnders, just a short stint. And I know Chris Colenshaw has left, so the short stint Colenshaw has left. But short stint Whitey could work as well. So I guess I'll just read the article. I don't know if you have the article pulled up. Do you want me to share it to you, or do you want to just read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on, read it or just share it?
No, just read it.
Okay, so again, by Liam DeBron. EastEnders fans are claiming that they have solved how a legendary character will return after 4 ways. EastEnders fans are claiming that they've solved how a legendary character will return after 4 years away. An epic prediction. It's been a busy period for characters coming back to the BBC Soap, with Vicky and Bex Fowler both making their comebacks this week. for Martin Fallow's upcoming funeral. By the way, I'm just letting you know, if you're seeing all these loading stuff, don't worry, it's not my PC's being terrible. I just have an ad blocker on, so you don't see like use tampons 10% off. Thanks.
Yeah, newspaper adverts, as much as they are necessary, a lot of them are ridiculous.
Are you getting fat? Well, you can use this anti-fat cream for £5,000 and you will not get fat.
Funny enough, I don't get that advert.
It's only exclusive to me, is it? Also, if you're seeing the little you're seeing a little bit of the white thing, it's because I just have this weirdly cropped on my screen, but that is the actual website, not my cropping. Anyways, reading on. On top of this show's 40th anniversary celebration saw Ross Kemp return as Grant Mitchell, and Anita Dobson's Angie Watts saw for the first time in 30 years in February. At a time where more characters are coming back to Albert Square than ever before, a big upcoming event would pave the way for some old faces to re-emerge. Despite it being a week,
that really is some mad copium from the article. Yeah, no wonder why they're returning. It was the 40th fucking anniversary, you daft bastard. Of course they were returning for the 40th. The 41st isn't as sexy, is it?
I don't know.
You don't get points if you forget your 40th wedding anniversary, but you do a really big thing on the 41st. You just get shit because you've missed the main one.
There's a TikTok.
Never happened to me.
Despite being, like I said, despite it being a week where Lauren Branning rejected Peter Beale's proposal due to being convinced she attacked his mom, Cindy Beale, at Christmas, the pair got engaged on Wednesday, April 2nd. Lauren decided to propose after learning that Peter's grandmother, Kathy Beale, carried out the Christmas attack, with the pair looking to move past their family drama and live their happily ever after. In scenes that aired on Thursday, April 3rd, Peter buried the hatchet with Ian Beale and Kathy, leading to his dad offering to pay for his son's wedding. While they're almost certain to wait after their baby is born in the coming months to walk down the aisle, the eventual wedding has EastEnders fans convinced a number of stars will attend the ceremony. I'm going to read out the usernames as well, if that's alright.
Yeah.
Mission Violinist 16 wrote on the EastEnders Reddit page, Lauren and Peter are getting married. They have the potential to have one of the best weddings in EastEnders history, considering how many characters could potentially return. Who I personally want to return, I have high expectations. I'd love for Max to return. I know Jake Wood doesn't want to permanently return. I definitely think he'd make a special appearance.
Nobody wants to permanently return until they're given that fucking year-long contract. Come on. Danny Dyer's coming back soon, let's be honest. Maybe not soon, but he's getting that fat contract. He's coming back. He doesn't care. Fucking let's just not act like it's unconceivable. Fucking Sharon returned after like 10 years of not being on the show. Fucking, if you really want to come back, you'll come back. Look, and also I don't know how recent this stint is, but I'm pretty sure it's a whole thing where Jake Wood's doing like Celebrity Apprentice. You know, the show with Lord Sugar and that. But he's probably just saying that because they're asking him, would you ever come back? Not for a while. Of course he'll fucking come back if you give him the proper offer and the proper storyline. It's Max Branning, and he spent like 20 years on the fucking show. It's just ridiculous when people say, I'm never coming back. Like, yeah, sure. Unless you're dead, there's always a chance.
Continuing on, I'd also want Tanya, Rainey, Stuart, Cora, Jane and Bobby to return. Imagine Tanya and Jane reuniting. Also, Jane could bring Masood, considering they're together. I don't know if Bobby would return, considering the actor left. The comment section on the post saw fans...
Yeah, but so did everybody else.
The comment section on the post saw fans in agreement that Lauren's father, Max Branning, is who they want to see again the most. Max Dean said, Max, they'll definitely try to get, but in the end it's up to Jake Wood. A short stint could be the chance to close up the unfinished business he has with Annie. He has Annie's partner Baby Abby, Sydney coming face to face with the man that killed her son. Gothic Gollum 29, brilliant name, replied, surely he won't miss his daughter's wedding. Like, it would have to be a good excuse if EastEnders doesn't decide to have the characters attend, but not to be on screen. Relate of Play 6144 said, I said yesterday I think it will be a Christmas Day wedding with loads of chaos. And Max return continues in this run of absolutely shit Christmases would be another prediction, and him having an affair with Cindy just for drama. ST Pony wonders, does anyone know why Jack doesn't want to return full time? I don't know if anything else he's working on, so has he just quit acting? I just got sick of EastEnders.
Man, I realise why nobody ever makes articles based on our videos, is because they can't be bothered to read more than the first 3 comments. I remember these names. They've just been in the fucking Reddit and they went, I think Max is coming back. Just like us, just like I saw a post saying maybe Max is back. That's what they're doing. But obviously, they're too lazy to make an article out of our fucking video. That takes more than 5 minutes of time. No, obviously, no shade to the writer, but it's just how can we get Max Branning in the SEO? And they have done it. It's mental. It's kind of bizarre how it works. But yeah, I don't think we need any more comments of people just saying, where's Max Branning? Why does he come back? He will come back when the money's right.
There's another
But also, he spent a good 10, 15 years on the show. And he already did Strictly. How else is he supposed to get a break? And being on Strictly doesn't even get you a proper break anymore.
There's also another clickbait article where it's about Rita Simmons, saying it's just a big announcement and it's a podcast. And the headline reads, former EastEnders star, those fans shall see them very soon in a major announcement. The actress hasn't been seen on the programme since 2017. And guess who it's by, Ash? Liam de Bruyne. He's back again.
Hey.
He's back again.
No shade to him. He is just playing the game. Like how we're playing the game by making this fucking video.
Exactly.
So, we're all the same. We're all that Spider-Man pointing at the other Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's funny, just when you think of it. Because they're all in it for, you have to make the money somehow. Even though I'm not giving them any money because I turned off ads, and ads is what makes up 90% of their videos or their articles. And just like this, if you got a mid-roll in this video, thank you. And if you have an ad blocker on, then thank you as well, because we appreciate the game.
Thank you for the 10p.
Yeah. And would you like Max Branning to return? Let us know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh my god. Bye bye.